Welcome back to this week's BD Outdoors Sportboat Roundup. Multi-day boats have been killing it down south, getting into solid stops for yellowfin and dorado. The Pacifica ran into wide open yellowfin, the Pacific Queen returned this week with limits of yellowfin, and the Pegasus showed up with limits of bluefin and yellowfin on their most recent trip. Long-range boats like the Polaris Supreme returned from a 4-day with limits of bluefin and the biggest tipping the scale at 267 pounds. The Intrepid returned from a bluefin or bust 5-day trip with 66 bluefin and 20 nice grade yellowfin, along with some quality reds. The Producer is starting 1 3/4 day trips starting November 2nd, leaving at 10 a.m. to get on the night bite for some bluefin. Because the majority of the fleet is running into these biting schools of yellowfin, I want to go over some rigs to have for these trips. So for yellowfin and dorado, I would have with me a lighter action rod like United Composites RCE 800M or a Seeker 908 rod for casting bait away from the boat with anywhere from 30 to 40 pound test. Personally, I set up my reels filled with 30 to 40 pound braid and I tie on a top shot of fluoro with a 1/0 or 2/0 Mustad J hook. If you have a popper, the best rod that's paired with this style of jig is going to be a longer and stiffer rod, spooled mostly with 50 to 60 pound mono to get the proper action of the jig. Yellowfin love this disturbance of the water caused by poppers, and it's a favorite for this style of fishing. Hopefully you found this week's video helpful, and if there's anything you want me to touch on in further videos, comment your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all next week.